Hello students, how are you all? I hope that you all will be fine. Guys, myself Jiten Singh Jitu sir, your English teacher, and today we are going to discuss about the chapter We Are Not Afraid to Die If We Can All Be Together. It is the summary of this chapter. So we will discuss about the summary, and the line by line explanation will be provided in the next video. So thank you guys. Let us start the chapter. The narrator and his wife Lana voyage around the world just like famous Captain James Cook. They have been preparing and perfecting their seafaring skills of the past 16 years. They get a ship which is 23 meters long and weight 30 tons wooden hull named Wave Walker. They test it in the rough weather for months. So the writer is telling us that he and his wife plan to go on a sea voyage or journey. We can say journey. They wanted to go around the world just like the famous captain which named James Cook. They have been preparing for this journey for a long time. They have been preparing, practicing for 16 years. They get a ship which is 23 meters long and 30 tons of weight. It was a wooden hull and its name was Wave Walker. The name of the ship was Wave Walker. And they had tested it during the rough weathers of the monsoon time. And the journey started on July 1976. They all start their journey from Plymouth in England. It is the place from where they started their journey. It is in England. They sail from Africa to Cape Town. Was quite a pleasant journey. The journey during Africa to Cape Town was a pleasant journey, or we can say that joyful journey. Before heading east, the narrator hired two crewmen. When they went on toward the east side, the narrator of this story hired two crew members. First one named Larry Weasel and second name is Herb Siegler to help them tackle on the roughest sea. Because the narrator had no knowledge about the sea voyage, that's why he had hired these crew members so that they could give him the knowledge about roughest weather. The southern Indian Ocean, they encounter strong and alarming waves during the second day. It was the second day when in the sea they had to face strong winds. By December 25th, they all managed to reach 35,000 kilometers east of Cape Town. It means the journey started in July and till 25th of December they have put down 35 kilometers of their journey. The family somehow managed to surpass the bad weather and celebrate Christmas together. On 25th December, they celebrated the Christmas day in their ship and somehow they managed from the roughest weather of the sea. The weather changes for the worse, and on January 22, the big waves hit them. When it was the day of 2nd January, the weather became worse and the strong wind hit them very badly. The big waves hit them. They tried to slow the ship down by dropping storm jib and hit a heavy mooring rope in a loop across a stern, but it doesn't help much. They carry their life raft drill, attach lifeline, don life jackets and oilskins. It means when the weather was getting worse and worse, then the narrator of this story wanted to save their life, so they put on their life jackets and also they tried to slow down the speed of the ship. Later in the evening, a vertical and hug wave strike the ship and the narrator is thrown off from the ship. It was the evening time on 2nd January. A very strong wind, or we can say a strong hug wave of the sea hit the ship and the narrator was thrown down of the ship. He accepts his approaching death and starts losing consciousness when the ship is about to overturn. A hug wave hit again and turns it right back. He suffers injuries in ribs and mouth. He grabs the guard rail and sails into the ship's main boom. It means when the strong wave strike the ship, the narrator almost threw down, but suddenly a second strong wave hit the ship from opposite direction and it came in the previous condition. And this way the writer saved his life. So thank you guys. In the next video we will get the next part of this summary.